And y'all wanted to lock Simone up and throw away the key, you dumb motherfucker.
This shit going crazy. They put
It's a mecha in the mecha.
Yeah, it's a Megazord inside of a
Megazord.
Yo!
Oh!
You never threw away the ring.
He's like, I need to get my girl.
Yeah, I gotta do it my way, and I know you ain't gonna commit to my way. So at the end of the day, I gotta get you out of here.
What's good, yo? We back, rttv.
Gang.
And if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash
that subscribe button. And we are back with Gurren Lagann.
Yes, sir.
Lagann.
Yeah, so it's we're fighting right now. All of our old companions have come together besides Rosu, because Rosu's being attacked by everybody. He thought he was gonna go to space where these niggas live and not get attacked. Like
He was the smartest person in the whole fucking city, right? Cornball.
dummy. But Yoko is back with everybody else. So is Kitan. So is Simone. So let's find out how we defeat the anti-spiral.
Is there a volleyball scene in this movie? I mean, this episode?
I wish with Yoko's. Yoko's
Well,
pair.
been waiting for that scene, nigga.
I already watched that scene, so that's why I'll show you guys after one.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Episode 22. If you guys want to watch ahead on our Gurren Lagann reactions, make sure you check out our Patreon, man. We are 1 to 2 weeks ahead on our reactions, and you can catch the full uncut reaction there as well. So check it out. Episode 22. This is my final duty.
Let's get it.
おかしなものね。7年前までは代々リットナーの武器庫の番人。ちょっと文字が読める程度だった私も、今じゃこんなどでかい戦艦まで調整できる。
Right?
時々自分が怖くなるわ。これも螺旋力の覚醒ってわけ。何そんなのって一人語りしてんすか。
Yeah, this nigga's over here just amped up on himself. Like, yep. I came a long way from how I couldn't read before. The fuck?
Oh, we just see this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold up, fuck up.
That was the end of last episode.
Yeah.
He said, hold the fuck up.
I seen this shit?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Wow.
Nah, it's so crazy because, like, technically the people that they're fighting are way more technologically advanced. It's just the spiral power as well allows them to combat it. Bet, now they can really hold it down without my boy Simone helping them. It's lit.
Even though Simone is
Yeah, but you know, he's handling something else, so they don't even have to rely on him right now.
I feel you. Shut the hell up. Now y'all want to switch up.
Nah, but he's the one that grew up with Simone, though. He never really talked shit about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
what
the other citizens. Stand corrected. All right, yeah, because I just realized that was that's homie's sister.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
That shit really looked like Gundam right there.
They really treated the moon like a Death Star, yo.
That's basically what it is at this point.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
shit.
It's so interesting of what they did to a spiral in this show. It's the
Like, all the
strongest shit
different
ever.
ways,
Yeah. Look at he threw it back, bro.
Hey, yo.
When they try to take matters into their own hands and then they realize the decision that they made was dumb as fuck.
Nigga, that shit look like Tron.
No, this look like Gundam, nigga.
Not something like the technology they using reminds me of Tron.
Yeah, the
does.
anti-spiral or the Mugen.
Yeah.
Like the new Tron too.
Yeah.
Tron Legacy.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
wow.
Your mate advisor.
What the fuck?
Damn!
Ah!
The cry that was heard around the world. Turn up, baby!
Damn.
Wow.
They just took it to overdrive, basically, bro.
And they're carrying it, right? Basically.
Yeah. So they might direct that shit right to the other one or something like that. Wow.
Oh,
See?
shit.
Yeah.
They utilized it. Yeah, and y'all wanted to lock Simone up and throw away the key, you dumb motherfuckers.
They would have no chance without Simone.
I'm surprised they didn't think of this
Wow.
Fusion.
Wow.
Gurren Lagann
Look at that
Digivolve
shit.
2.
Yeah.
Finally.
Ultimate
What
Gurren
the
Lagann.
This shit go crazy.
They put a
It's a
mecha
mecha
inside
in
a
the
mecha.
mecha.
Yeah, it's a Megazord inside of a Megazord.
Megazord. Megazord inside of a Megazord. Yeah.
Wow, that was Power Ranger like right there.
Gurren
For sure.
Lagann. That shit fire,
That
bro.
shit is fire. See, that's the shit that
Hey, you.
these people worry about, the anti-spiral. Them niggas getting this strong right here.
Yeah, now they're actually gonna be in the thick of the battle
Yeah,
now.
nah. Them people
Yeah,
gonna be
like-
what the? Like, what part of the body are the people in right now? Viral, let's make a movie.
And y'all wanted to lock up the
at
homie
this.
Simone, y'all
This shit
dumb
looks fire.
motherfuckers. That's spinning.
Them niggas is coming up with names on the spot.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Did it break through space in space to make more space?
Because didn't they say they were in a simulation or some shit?
I didn't know we was in the Matrix this whole time, bro. This is who I always wanted you to be, Simone. Well, she's gonna be like, keep coming on me, Simone.
Crack in the moon. They coming back? Oh.
That shit looks like
it's a
looks like
face.
the nigga from Halloween Town.
It's a smiley face.
Wait,
Jack
so
Skellington.
the moon is a mecha, nigga. It's a gunship.
Wow.
You gotta combine with that shit. Fuck it.
Nah, but the moon is a op.
He
His
says like
flagship.
flagship, yeah, so that's just a ship.
本艦に乗っている18万人の命だけは守り抜く。なんと罵られようと。それが僕の最後の義務だ。
Final day.
Yeah, you're fine. You better die right after this.
How is he gonna protect them?
Damn.
I got the
Driller.
the key. Oh!
God damn.
I would have.
Nia, move!
希望があるように見えながら、それがダメだと分かったとき、あなた方は深く絶望する。
See, classic story is when your ex just comes back and does some fuck shit.
だったらなぜお前はその指輪をして
Oh!
Bitch.
You never threw away the ring.
過去を捨て去らないと。
Yeah, cause you still love me, girl.
Don't front.
そうか。今やっと分かった。
I know
なぜ
you
お前が
love
肝心な
me.
ところで俺の前に現れたのか。いたんだ。
シモン、私はここよ。お願い、助けて。
Help me,
Wow.
please.
This is when talk no jutsu really means something, where it makes
お
sense.
前は明日へ向かうと言った。
She got out the way.
She moves, my
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Because they would have exploded.
He forces her hand. Let's
There you
go.
go.
Yeah, right? He's like, nigga, move.
戦艦型です。
Oh wow, that's the
am
ship.
I
That's the
seeing?
ship that we saw in the first episode when they was in space.
Come over here, baby.
Sunny day. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain?
It doesn't change your face. It's because I moved. Don't mean shit.
Talk your shit.
Shit.
Oh, her eyes are back.
Yeah, will you come to get me?
Who the hell do you think I am? That's some shit Kamen Rider said.
Damn. That was actually Nia we just saw right there, bro.
They said, oh shit, she's going back. Bring her back. Bring her back.
He's like, I need to get my girl.
That's the thing, yo. These niggas, they really left those people behind, yo. We came up the fact that Simone came around, yo.
Hell yeah.
Simone a goddamn savior, man.
Imagine what they think about Rosu now.
Yeah, right, yo. I was like, wait, you locked up the person that actually was the savior of our city and the world?
You locked up the savior because you wanted to be our savior and you weren't even good at being our savior and you didn't even save us and we almost died and then we had to get saved by Simone? Come on.
That's shit, we gotta continue this.
Yeah, Roshu, you trash. Get him the fuck out of here,
Call
bro.
that nigga Roshi again, yo.
I said Roshu. I don't know how to say his name. I don't care. I don't like him. I don't give a fuck if I'm saying his name wrong. He's trash.
Well, you're
He's
like,
trash. He
Pat,
brought
whatever
him-
his name is in Star Wars.
He brought him. Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Kylo
man.
Ken, Kylo Ken, whatever you be
I
calling it.
That's how
feel
you know how I
you.
feel about
I
Kylo
definitely. Yeah, I feel you. You know what? You got that. You got that. If I ever came at you about that, you got that, bro.
You know, like it might seem like a really bad decision now, but then it wasn't like, at least they rationalized it where you can empathize with his decision.
But here's the thing, right? The reason why when you're going into space, because I didn't even think about this when he was doing this, but like when you're going into space, the anti-spirals are right there.
But now I'm saying in terms of like, I understand that decision. I'm talking about in terms of like him assuming control. Like him.
So you're saying in retrospect, you can see why or sympathize why he chose to...
In that moment, yeah, because we didn't all agree that, you know, even Simone was doing the right thing. He wasn't doing anything about the million people on the world.
So you agree that this nigga should have put him on
Yeah,
death
but he
row
didn't know,
and tried
but-
to
No.
kill him?
I'm saying in his assertion to becoming a leader or even questioning that fact, I feel him on that point.
Yeah, on that. I think it's something on every decision that he made. And even on that, I feel like if you really grow up with a person, you fought life or death with this person, rather than go behind his back and create a coup d'etat, I feel like it's more... I think I respect it more if you actually went to him and say, yo, X, Y, and Z are the things that I feel like aren't being done the correct way and stuff. And I think let me take over that and you do what you do in terms of like staying mobile when it comes to like immediate threats or just PR with people. Let's separate the responsibilities. Like that's why I respected the Naruto and Shikamaru situation,
Nah, but
because
I feel
they
like that-
balanced their roles correctly.
That responsibility was separated. He was leading that part of the part of the government. That responsibility was already separate. I think it was more so Simone has like a one-track mind where it's like, yo, threat comes, I need to go fight, and that's kind of like he's not really diplomatic when it comes to
But like,
you know what I'm saying. I think
yeah.
and that's where Simone lacked. It's not like Simone has the greatest power in the entire galaxy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like it's hard to combat that. But like in terms
And that's
of,
why I think you shouldn't lock him up.
yeah.
And even to that point, it doesn't help you being Simone's right hand. It doesn't help that you're withholding information from him that could actually help with could actually make sense with the million population, the million population and the Spiral King situation, because like the whole underground thing, Simone didn't know about that. Like Roshu know about whatever his name is. He knew about it, right? And he didn't tell Simone. And of course Simone's gonna get mad. So it's like pretty much from the beginning he was planning that coup d'etat. So I don't know. I can't show empathy for him. I can't.
It worked because him reviving the Spiral King, Lord Genome, actually
It did.
That
Yeah.
worked.
No,
That
the
worked
Spiral
out
King.
wrong.
No,
Why did you withhold it? Like,
that
that's
did
what's
work.
it.
But like I'm just saying that if you withhold information from your leader, then it's just gonna make your leader still gonna do certain things because there's things that he doesn't know that you know. right? That will probably make him want to at least change his mind on his way of thinking. Now, if you withhold that information, so pretty much that's what I'm saying. He been planning that coup d'etat because it seemed like he was withholding that information on purpose so he could eventually just be like, I'm going to lead someday. So I'm going to find as many things as possible to throw Simone under the bus, which is why I can't show empathy for him, bro. Yeah. I don't.
I understand the rationale, but in the long run, it worked out how it's supposed to work out. Like at the end of the day, I understand the rationale of like, one thing you know about people with power is like, yo, if you've had power for so long, nigga, they built this shit. Like him and Nia basically put this shit all together. They did very well for a long time. I don't think he thought like, yo, this nigga's gonna listen to me for the most part. He's a one-track mind person. I gotta kind of do my own thing. He didn't understand that there's good things you do and there's good things I do, and they're only working for together. Yeah. And when shit went to shit, 95% of the time, people in general want a fall guy. And he was like, yo, you fucked us on this one. You gotta be the fall guy. I would have never put him in prison because I think that screws us all in the end. But I would have been like, yo, somehow I gotta get a position where I run the smart shit and you run the fight shit. Like that's why like the president don't go fight, my nigga. The president's the person that's supposed to be tactical.
But in this situation, it is that. Like what you're saying, at least let's switch it that I could be that guy, you can be that guy.
Yeah, like you could be a general. Like go handle all that type of shit. That's you. You're the strongest person. I feel you. I trust you to run shit like that. Just let me explain to you how to do it. Like how I think it's smarter to do it. And we can at least sit down and have a general consensus on how we're gonna go forward with this shit. But I think in his mind it was like, they always say like, yo, a person that's been doing something for so long, what are you gonna tell him? Like, yo, our shit was going to shit. And his idea, Simone didn't agree with his idea. Like, yo, so what are you gonna do? Like, what was it, the number shit? Yeah. What's gonna happen when it all goes? They might have never agreed upon what was gonna happen with that. So in his mind, it was like, I gotta get him out of here because I gotta do it the way I think. Because the way you did it, I
gotta save the most people.
Yeah, I gotta do it my way, and I know you ain't gonna commit to my way. So at the end of the day, I gotta get you out of here.
Well, clearly, you don't agree with that because right now it's showing the level of regret that he has on the decisions he's made, because that was a big emphasis at the end of this episode, and it's definitely going to transition to the next episode.
But one thing and another thing too, like, okay, to the point of the population bringing the people underground thing, the one thing too is that, like I said, Simone didn't know about it, but Roshu, he knew about it, right? Now, if you've been doing some shit behind my back the whole time.
He knew about the number, he didn't know about the people that was trying to go back
underground. Yeah, he didn't know about that. Now, if you're withholding that information from him, right? And then you tell Simone why you did it, and then it's like, first of all, the fact that you withheld the information from me, like, I'm not even thinking about being on the same page as you, because you just automatically assumed, hey, we can't sit down and have a conversation about this, right? Which, to your point, I think when you sit down, here's my thing. If they sat down, they had a conversation before any of this happened, before shit started to hit the fan, and then there was some disagreements, maybe I would feel him to an extent. But like, the conversation wasn't even had, or wasn't even tried.
Simone would never allow people to go back underground.
But like, but here's my thing. My thing is, like, if you break it down though, like, I still think like if you're a good second in command, you should be able to at least talk to him and try to break it down so in a way to where it can make sense. Because
I feel you on that, but you can't. I feel like that's a crazy way to think. In some sorts, to think that like everything somebody could agree on something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that they can always agree. I don't think that they can always disagree. They can disagree, but like, it's, first of all, like I said, it's 10 times worse when I just found out that you've been doing some shit behind my back without consulting me about it, right? Without even talking to me about it, right? Now, even in that case, the way I think you could make him understand was because that there were certain people that wanted to move back underground. There wasn't people that wanted to live on the surface, right? So with you, if you even express that to him, like, yo, I understand we built this utopia, but certain people are accustomed to the way that they were living before, and they want to go back to that way of living. I think that you guys could come to some certain agreement rather than being like, especially because like Simone doesn't seem like, he's not a dictator.
Yo, like, no bullshit. I'm thinking in my head when you said that, I'm thinking more and more, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, like
Simone, the way he is in the show,
he's
the
not
last
a dictator.
thing I assume is that he'll be like, nah, none of you niggas go back down there. Like, I think he would create a certain atmosphere down there where it'll make make sense that these people can like.
He would not
I
allow.
wouldn't
He would
assume that.
he,
I don't-
no.
I don't think
He would
that.
not allow people to go back down there, my nigga. That's the whole point of this show. He didn't like people living underground.
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't
would-
understand the
would
person.
say-
He wouldn't
he would
automatically.
say-
But
he
he's
would-
also not a dictator, so I
No,
think
he's
that
not a dictator, but
yeah.
he wouldn't agree with it. That's
No,
the
I'm
But it
not
was
saying-
about a compromise. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna automatically assume
Yeah.
that he's gonna chase these people away and stuff like that.
The
That's what I'm
compromise would be like, all right, if that happens and they want to kill us, then we're gonna fight. That would be Simone's thing.
I just
Wait.
make this argument because of that. And
It comes up later.
Who knows?
yo,
That's
Go ahead.
like,
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say though, I like how this show makes you just think of like how you would lead or like how you would try to like set up civilization, like if you were put in that scenario. And it's like every time people get to this point, is the argument always occurs. So what you guys are basically debating is he right? Is dictatorship? Would he know if he known? Would he have wanted out people to stay on the ground?
Yep.
So I think it's funny that y'all getting heated.
yeah, it's some weird shit. Cause it's like, imagine I fought my whole shit. People died. Communist died, nigga.
Yeah.
To fight oppression, nigga. I went to fight oppression, and niggas just look at me and be like, "Nah, we finna be oppressed again, my nigga. I'm finna go do that."
That's what you
here's
guys.
the
That's
thing.
what you guys are fucking up at.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you got like, it's gonna be different. These people are aware of the surface. They're making a willing decision to go back
Yeah.
down. So that's where it's not
But
the
that's
same,
still
bro.
weird
No.
to me.
That's
You
not-
want
I
me
think that's
to
still
give you the
weird to
perfect
Simone,
example?
my nigga.
You want me to give you the perfect example? Okay, so like for example, civil rights, right? When blacks down south were forced to sit in the back of the bus, right? When you had a choice. Right, when they said that you have a choice where you could sit anywhere on the bus, there were people who were willingly going to sit in the back of the bus at that point. You know what I'm saying? Just like with this, right? With the people being underground, they were forced to be underground. Now, certain people are accustomed to that lifestyle. Now, because I have the choice, because you built this civilization, there's not everybody's gonna be like, hey, well, I want to live on the surface now. Yeah,
I'm
not
used to
everybody's
living
gonna want
down
to.
here.
Not everybody's gonna. So it's like, yo. Let us like have this conversation so we could be able to be like, yo, let's have a choice. Because like I said, I don't think Simone thinks like a dictator. I think he cares about his people enough to be like, if we have this conversation, let's at least give the people a choice. Whereas what Rosu did, where he was trying to control the populace without behind his back, it's like off rip, without having that conversation, without even saying things like that, off rip, you're gonna be like, nah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
Rosu was
like,
operating as a dictator because he wasn't
Yeah.
giving people the liberty to actually make the decision of whether they want to be on the surface or not.
He
And
was
that's the reality
forcing
of it.
people. He was forcing people on the
people
ground.
to, no, he was forcing them to be
people
up
on the
because
surface.
he wanted
Yeah,
consensus.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing of Rosu was like, you're not gonna have the liberty of choosing to be up or down. No, you're staying up so I can always maintain the populace. And I don't think
Rosu.
that's what it was, bro.
He wanted to give the people the choice to live underground or not.
No,
Yes, he does, 'cause-
the whole thing was that he wanted them to be above ground so he can always know when it gets to 1 million.
Yeah, because I think
That's the whole
the
thing,
issue
bro.
No,
was
he wanted to keep
That's
count.
exactly the
No, he
shit,
wanted
bro.
to keep
Yeah,
count.
yeah, that's why he
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to.
because
Because
Simone
another-
said-
And then
keep
Simone
count.
was like, so what are you gonna do when you
How you gonna keep count?
Yeah, no, what are you gonna do when you finally reach 1 million?
Yeah,
What you gonna do with those
that was
people?
his question. It wasn't that, yo, these
So
people
what-
can't go back down there.
Because he
It
was trying
more-
to stop those people from going
was the
underground.
whole
That's why.
point.
That's why
That was-
Viral was fight. That's why Viral kept on fighting them, because there were people that wanted to go underground.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was literally the whole thing. That's why I was like, Rosu was acting as a dictator behind this nigga's
Back. Yeah, that's just
Like,
crazy.
no, you're not gonna give us the notion of we have to be above ground. Nigga, I like how the temperature is in this motherfucker. I wanna be below. At least at that point, we can make it look nicer.
Is that?
Because even in the world, like
See, now
not
I'm
everybody-
confused because I'm like,
I swear, Rosu.
I thought Simone was always the one who was like, yo, we can bring people under, but Rosu did it. Like, Rosu wasn't with
Rosu just wanted to keep people from going on the ground
for a consensus.
Exactly.
to keep
keep
count.
number.
But then
Yeah.
Simone was like, yo, doesn't that make us just like,
Exactly.
does you know?
So that already showed that Simone's like, nigga, I'm not trying to run these niggas. Like, why would I sit here and control these people's fabric of life and make it seem like they can't do one or the other? At least at this point, we have the emancipation.
But then that has
to
the
allow
argument
whatever.
of like, how does good work? Because at the end of the day, like both things have their flaws, but do I do what's better for the masses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's the question. Yeah, of course, that
technically
is,
Roshu in his
He was
shit
worried
is like,
about that.
my
Yeah.
nigga, yo, niggas gotta live, bro. Like, yo, I get you, nigga, you free will, all that extra shit. Cool, my nigga, do what you wanna do. But when they go under there, how you gonna count them?
But it ended up happening regardless, though.
No, but that's
You feel
because
me? At least we was able to face this threat.
And then they faced the threat together. Because
Yeah,
without
yeah.
one or the other, they wouldn't have done it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
for
the
sure.
Art Gurren, that's Rosu.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? They combined with the Art Gurren, they fought together, and the information they got from Lord Genome,
But that
that's
wasn't
Rosu
Rosu's
too.
idea.
How wasn't it?
But nah,
I'm saying the fuse. I'm saying the fuse of Gurren.
No, but to fuse the Gurren
It
with the
doesn't
moon,
happen
that's
one or the other.
Rosu. Yeah, that's
like
Rosu.
they needed him to be
Yeah.
up in. Even though we criticized him for being up in space,
Yeah.
we needed that nigga up in space in order for the fusion to happen and stuff. So regardless of anything that Evan said, everything needed to happen in order for the outcome that we have here.
no, for
Yeah.
sure,
For
but
sure. I'll say that.
hindsight's 2020. You know what I'm
Of course,
saying?
that's why I
You know
said
what I'm saying?
retrospectively, I can still criticize
hindsight's
this nigga.
2020 because that's what the only issue with shit like this. Like, people have to make a decision on what they want, but you really don't know what you want because we're in uncharted territory.
Of course.
So, like, yeah, I could have made a decision that killed us all, but at the end
sure.
of the day, somebody had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Like, and who's to say yours is right, yours is right, yours is right?
I can.
All we could do is put our feet in the water and say, it either burned me or it didn't. All right,
Yeah.
it burned me. Well, what? We could have followed just shit. Everybody died. I don't know until I do it.
I
And
just so
Rosu
happened to
seems
watch
like
the
he's
first
salty.
Somebody got to make the hard decisions, and when it goes bad, yeah, you look bad. But who is to say that you knew the right
Nah,
shit?
for sure.
You know what I mean?
And
sure.
Rosu seems like, and I don't know because we'll probably find out the next episode. Rosu seems like he's salty because Simone like came back and
Nah,
He's
I
not
think
salty.
he's
He's not salty.
Or
He's,
like he feels-
he's
he's
remorseful.
regret-
He's
Yeah.
regretful
Okay,
right now. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
He's not salty.
He doesn't
at
even
all.
want to look at people right now, bro.
Yeah.
He casts himself in the shadow, like nigga.
He feels
I
bad for
fucked
Down
up.
Simone and carrying
Yeah,
on.
I put this nigga in jail and put him on death row.
And he
nigga.
just saved our
And they just
ass.
saved
He
our
saved our
ass.
ass, nigga.
And Simone was even coming at him. He was like, "Yo, you're acting just like the dude from your village, the head dude from his village too." So I mean, damn.
Good episode.
Yeah,
was a
great
very good
episode,
episode.
man. I can't wait to see
Fuck Rosu.
how they whatever you were alluding to, Rob. Can't wait to see what the hell that was
I love how
about.
Rob just is like, he just like absorbs our conversation, and he has his own
Smiles
thought
and
process about what what we're all thinking.
This is a little harder than Seven Deadly Sins. Not because when I watched Seven Deadlies, I just watched it, then I watched it with you. I watched it a long time ago, so that I don't know if
Yeah.
I say something.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, well, keep it locked for the next episode, guys. If it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last.
No.
Make sure you kill, murder, and
Smash!
that subscribe button. It's your boy Wells, the Anime King.
Patricrt T Busters.
Yo, it's Amanda Myth, the Maniac Wilkins _ I think I'm
What's good? It's your boy DC, man.
It's your boy Robcityrt. I want to tell him the real spoiler.
Yeah, we can't watch a reaction anymore because you just said it.
And that settles it at
The Round
Table.
That's what you guys are fucking up at. It's like, yo, you got like, it's gonna be different. These people are aware of the surface. They're making a willing decision to go back down. So that's where it's not the
that's
same,
still
bro.
weird to me.
That's
That's
You want me to give you the perfect
Simone,
example?
my
You want
nigga.
me to give you the perfect example? Okay, so like.